Things were broadcasting and then it disconnected, and I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to make sure things are going to stream correctly. We'll see. Twitch is broadcasting. YouTube. Why are you doing this? Why? Stop. Stop. Go here or something. There. Here. All right. It's actually figure this stuff out. Okay. I think we're good. Now we'll go back up to Homesick. Okay. I gotta change this. Didn't do it ahead of time, so why can I? There we go. Like that. Good enough. I think we also changed this, right, to be more like that. All right. Now we'll get into it. I'll switch these back again. No, this is correct. Wait, is it? No. Okay. Cancel this one. This is the one. Yep. There we go. All right. Load. So we just finished taking the elevator and then saved it like as soon as the elevator doors opened. So why am I what? Are you done having lag? What is happening? Every freaking time. How is this where it loads? I have to lie in bed to save it, I guess? That's stupid. That's the only way to save it. But I went to an entirely new area. Shouldn't that automatically save it? It's ridiculous. Okay, well, I guess whatever. I really hate it when games do that crap. Oh no. See, I'm here. Okay, I don't know. I guess we just saved in that room instead of the other side of the ladder. I don't. Okay. That's fine, I guess. It's weird, but at least we didn't have to redo a bunch of stuff. I was a little worried we were going to have to. All right, so nothing in here as far as I could tell, except the ladder up or down. Oh. Some kind of an art. Oh, no, you know what? This is not. Okay, I was thinking this was like an art gallery or something. I don't think this is. This is like the lobby to the hotel, like a waiting room or something, I think. Because if you look at all these are just benches and chairs to wait on. Put this back. There we go. I wonder which of these might be important people, like big community leaders or national leaders, and which of those are supposed to be otherwise. So there's supposed to be something that I put there, I guess, at some point. Okay. There might be a different order, or I might just have to replace that one. I'm guessing I have to replace that one for something to happen. Maybe it turns this on or something. I'm not sure, but looks like there's another one missing here that I would need to manage. Okay. I don't see much in terms of papers or anything on the ground to read. Oh, there's a little bit more over here. I hadn't noticed. May or may not be able to read these. I would bank on no, but there might be something. You never know for sure unless you try it. Seems like generally speaking, most of the scraps of paper on the ground are just that, just scraps of paper for part of the scenery in the game. Okay, these up on the table probably. This newspaper where we could probably read. Yeah. Okay, Daily Beat, January. Plans for more company housing unveiled. Oh yeah, there was that one other. I don't even know if it's worth it, but I'm going to do it just in case. There was upstairs one more block we had not turned that was a P. Never did find the one for R, but we did find the one for P. Somewhere. It was like in an little bit of an out of the way place. Not super bad, but a little bit. Where, yeah, here we go. This one. That's a P. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll go back down. No, that's fine. All right. Now we should be able to read that with the P's. The only thing we're missing is the R, but the symbol for R almost looks like a backwards R, right? So it's close enough. It's easy, pretty easy to read. Okay, Daily Beat. Plans for more company housing unveiled. January. Plans were announced to build more company housing throughout the region. Industry executives tout the existing housing as a success, claiming it enabled large-scale migration of workers to the area. Similar to the existing company housing, the new buildings will have indoor amenities so occupants can spend more time indoors to avoid breathing outdoor air pollution. Amenities include indoor gymnasiums, community rooms, and libraries. According to Director of Housing Initiatives, Julie Wilkerson, our buildings lead to greater employee satisfaction and connects the company with all aspects of employees' lives, decreasing the chances for labor unrest, union organizing, and other problems. Classified. Not sure what's real anymore? Nightmares haunt your dreams? Losing your grip on reality? Call Dr. Nick today at KL5 1979. Stargazer seeking bright star in the night sky to be his shining light. Recherche sans de la vie étant perdue. Tout mon amour appui trouvera. Same thing, but in French. Same thing as the English ad. Okay. I'm super rusty on pronouncing French, though. It's been so long since I've really had cause to pronounce. Various residents. We potentially could find ourselves in here, but that's going to take so long. I'd kind of like to not look through the whole list, but announcement. The schedule for evacuation drills has been increased. Evacuation drills will now be held once a month. These drills are mandatory for safety purposes. Failing to evacuate during a real emergency will result in negative health impacts. Stay calm. No running. Do not search for missing individuals. Agents will do a final inspection. Do not exceed elevator maximum occupancy. Take note of the location of emergency equipment. Although I don't know how it is in other countries. I don't know laws of other countries. In the United States of America, you're not allowed to build a building that does not include stairs that are always accessible. You're supposed to always be allowed to use the stairs because if the electricity goes out or something, or there's an earthquake, something like that, the elevator can be dangerous. So stairs are always required by law. I can't do anything with the lock here, it looks like. So maybe I have to sleep again? But I don't know where to sleep, so let's see if there's another room I missed. Yeah, there are these flowers I have to water as well. There's water here, so let's do that. There we go. Can I not? I can't. Apparently, I can't give the water to them. Why? What the? Are there other flowers elsewhere that I have to do instead? Pour, pour, pour water on these things. It's not letting me pour water. Yeah. I'm supposed to put water on these. What the crap? Is it right click? No. How? Right click makes it go away. How? Use left click, yeah. I don't know why it's not working. There must be some flower elsewhere that I'm supposed to water. But I don't see. How do I do this? Oh, I don't have water in it because this isn't filled up. Gotcha. I don't know what order I'm supposed to put things in or anything, though. There aren't heads lying around upstairs, are there? I don't remember seeing heads up there, but maybe there are. Might have missed them. Okay. So I guess we'll go back upstairs and see if there are any heads around somewhere. There are at least a couple rooms that I don't really remember searching for anything other than like blocks and what I need to change letters to. Like the piano room, the library. I don't know if I remember really seeing any heads for those. Though. Just as I was passing through kind of a thing. Alright, let's see. Those are books stacked on each other. Same thing all over here. Yeah. Don't see. Don't have apparently any option for using a key on that locked door up or down below. So I'm not at this point exactly sure what we... Can I still sleep on something like this? I'm guessing no, but yeah, it's like used it up. But what I might be able to do... That's not what I went. Might be able to do something like this. Let's see. It's a little bit of a long way around, but maybe. Maybe if I sleep on the mattress and on a bed up here, I get nighttime, then I could take the axe. I don't know if I can, but if I can get through these areas, I could then... I didn't go this way, but whatever. I can then use the axe to break through that door in the gym. I don't know for sure. I don't remember for sure, but that may be the last door that's locked to us on this level. I cannot sleep here. This does not have a bed for sleeping. I mean, that's in any condition for sleeping, I should say. So, not that. This also does not have a bed that will let you sleep in it. That's a closet. Yeah, no good bed in there either. Hey, Fox, welcome. Yeah, no, I am not all that far along, actually. So we went down the ladder, but unfortunately, we can't yet go much farther. There is a, what looks like the foyer, or foyer, however you say that, at the bottom of the building on the next level down. There are a couple of things. There's a door that's locked. I can't open it yet. They don't have an option for using a key, so that would be a nighttime. You have to sleep and then use your axe on it. There is a couch down there that I can nap on. There are flowers that I have to put water in. There's a big fountain, but the water level is low enough that I can't reach it with a bucket. So I can try to click on the bucket and I'll try to sweep, but I won't get any water in the bucket. And there are several kind of stands with busts of various people, of whoever they are, on them. And two of those are missing. So I came back up here to see if I could find, maybe I wasn't paying attention before, see if I could find a couple of missing busts. I'm not sure what the condition is to be able to get to the water and lift the level. So I'm going to try to see if maybe putting the two missing busts on are going to raise the level. That's a pencil sharpener. That's not going to work. Possibly that's a thing. Or if something else raises the water level, then I can, if I find something else that raises the water level, then I can get the bucket in the fountain, get water, put it on the flowers, and then once I've done that to the flowers, I can sleep. Then I have my choppy axe I can use at night only that I can use to bust down that door. Now I came back up here because I was thinking there is one door here at least. There might be a second, but I think it's just the one door on this level, the original level I was on, that I've not yet opened, and that is the door in the gymnasium, like where equipment would be, balls and jump ropes and whatever. I don't yet have access to that. So I thought if I could find here either on this level the pair of busts I can use to take with me. Well, not either. So I thought if I can find the two busts, I can maybe raise the water level down below. And I thought possibly the two busts might be behind that locked door. So if I can find somewhere on this level, if there is somewhere still, where I can sleep, maybe I could figure out. Maybe I can go nighttime with the axe, chop. See, I can't stay on any of these old cushions I did before. Anyway, find an axe or get the axe at night, chop the door, and then continue from there. See, I looked into places like this before, other equipment closets, and I don't remember seeing a bust. So I'm not sure. I don't know how many floors there are in total, but it looked like down below was the main lobby. So it looked like it. So I'm thinking we're on the first floor above the lobby, and we need to get back to the lobby. I think. Not totally sure, but I think so. Okay, that's full circle. So I've not found anywhere on this level where I can sleep. At one point we had used this to sleep on. But that's not available anymore. I don't get any option. So I've now checked my original bed. All the other rooms which have broken beds, you can't use them. The futon there. And then the couch in the room behind that. And still no option for taking a load off. I looked in here and did not find any busts that I might have missed. I don't anticipate I can sit on any of this right now. Oh, maybe this couch, though. Usually, yeah, no. Usually you could only sleep when you've watered some flowers, right? Now the flowers bloom, and then you have a cushion of some kind near there. See, this is the original bed, and I can't sleep on this anymore. So I need to find somewhere, either open that closet or somehow down below find a way to sleep so I can, or find a way to raise the water so I can put the water in on the flowers, and then the flowers will bloom, and then I can sleep. And then when I sleep, then I can use the axe and choppy stuff. So I can sit here, but I'm not actually going to go to sleep being here because the flowers are currently dying. So I have to go, but since I showed you before, or since I told you, described it, I'll show you. So if I have the bucket, I do this. See, it doesn't go down low enough. So when I get it back, there's no water in it. So I need to figure out some way of raising the water level. So here is one of the missing places. I'm assuming it's missing. So this is missing a bust. And then that first one over by the elevator is missing a bust. So we need both of those, I believe, to progress. And like I said, the only places I have not been, as far as I can remember, are that one room, like utility closet in the gymnasium on the next floor up that is locked. We don't have a key for it or anything. And then there's this door, which is locked. So both this and the other door, if the other door even is a thing you do, but assuming it is, then both that door and the gym utility closet door need to be something I bust with my axe during the nighttime. There was, but when you use it, you use the water up in this game. I don't know why you fill your bucket so full, but every time you use it, there was water in a tub at one point. We used that. There's water in a toilet, I think, at one point. We used that. There was that dilapidated ceiling where water was going to leak through, and it had that puddle. We used that. In all those cases, the water was gone as soon as we put it in the bucket. So you do use that, but I just don't think that you can use it more than once. It's part of the nature of creating the puzzles, right? They don't want you to be able to use the same thing over and over and over and over again, I think, right? So they probably restrict it that way. Even though it's a little unrealistic that you would use all of the water from where you're taking it. By doing that, having that be the mechanic, it then follows that you're going to have to get water from somewhere else. Dude, I cannot find... I wish there was a run in this. This walk everywhere makes the game take so much longer. I wish there was somewhere I could sleep down here, get in a night mode, and then I could chop that gym door down, but that's not a thing. This one right here. There's not even, the lock is all rusted up or maybe not even present. Maybe it's like one of those false locks. It's just a metal surface, like flat metal. We used that futon in the past, but we can't now. I already checked it. This is going to give me too much bright light, right? Yeah, I can't use the chair. My guess is I can't use this chair either, right? Yeah. I wonder if way back when I used that futon, if I was supposed to bust that door first and then bust the other one. I don't know. I would hope not, because that's like a game-breaking bug, basically. If you have to do that in that order and you don't know about it ahead of time, it's like makes it impossible to go on with the game. That's not cool if that's the case. You don't like letting me use a random cushion to sleep on, huh? Alright, well. You're a little bit overprotective, I think, but I guess whatever. No, none of these. Just seeing if there's an alternate that's opened up, because there was a couch in here, or there is still. There's a couch in here that I used originally, but that's not activated now. Activated, like I can't interact with it now. I'm assuming there's not going to be another thing here, but I'm going to double check to be certain. See this, I used to be able to sit on this. Look at those flowers over there. Can no longer do that. A lot of cushions in here, but none of them are worth anything. Apparently. Okay. Well, I don't know where we're going to find those other busts or anything. If there's not a key, which is something I was also looking for last time. Oops. Caught on something. Oh my gosh, why? Why am I getting caught on things? Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's not, even if you can't because of the sunlight, but even if you could go through there's nothing down there like a bust or anything. Yeah, I just don't know at this point what. No beds in here, so no going to sleep and then walking around. No bed in there either. Well, I mean, 3 beds, but all busted. All not usable. I am looking for either the actual busts that are missing, or what is the other thing I want? Busts that are missing. or some alternate way of raising the water in the fountain. I feel like even if it doesn't affect the water in the fountain, I feel like we need to get the other busts anyway, regardless. Doesn't actually matter whether we need them or whether we use them for the water or not. We, I believe, will have to have them for solving some puzzle in the game. I also don't know what order, like if they need to be swapped at all. I would hope they're in the right order and just missing a couple. But since we've now not even found any of them, it could be that they. Anyway. If I remember right, all we were finding in these rooms generally were, well, like beds, tables, chairs, toiletry, or the toilet, and like sink and bathroom, like all those things, right? The bath, toilet, sink, and then also books, tons and tons of books. And then occasionally there was a really big thing like a piano to play, but yeah. Maybe I need to go back down again and revisit. Let's see. So I see the last question showing up there. Was that, did I answer your question? What I'm looking for? That should be it, I think, is just either the busts or a way to raise the water level there. I just don't know where any of that is, right? So. At first it wasn't easy. Changing rock and roll and minds. Okay, well, let's go down one more time. See what else I've missed down here that I thought I was sure I'd already covered, but apparently maybe I've not. There's nothing in the fountain except water, right? I don't see. I wonder if I use something else on there. Whoops, no, hang on. Like this? No. Okay. No to the keys, I'm sure. No to that. And the bucket doesn't reach. Holy cow, does the bucket not cycle through ever? Crazy. Anyway, no, it doesn't look like there's anything there. I've already, by the by, looked inside here. I don't see anything else. This is the back side of the elevator doors. But I don't see anything else in here. It's just what you would expect. Just a normal elevator shaft. See, there's no option to interact with this. So I think I have to chop that. It's almost like a catch-22 right now, right? I need, let's say, for example, I need, yes, bust, correct. Bust. Yep, bust, correct. A bust, like one of those little mini statues, right? That's like from the chest up of the person. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I need 2 of those. Listing of the residents, although I don't think this is going to be helpful at all. Might be interesting if you look more into the backstory of this game, but I don't think it's helpful in trying to solve our current conundrum. Or puzzle, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I realized this didn't work for the bucket when I looked down at it afterward, but at first I would do that. I hadn't paid enough attention, so I thought I had some, and then I came over here to the flowers. I'm not able to put anything on them because I don't have any water in the bucket. So let's see. Can I... So this only goes up to the next floor, though, right? This doesn't go all the way up. I mean, it should, I would think. Maybe we were on the top floor, and maybe this is the bottom floor. Maybe. I can pick up the busts. I guess I could move them. I don't know where I would want to move them is the thing. Let's see. Is there... Okay, is there like a necklace symbol of some kind? What is that? Like maybe a moon or something in a circle? But he doesn't have really anything on him. It looks like a symbol or whatever. Neither does she. I mean, I could try putting these on ones that don't currently have. I just don't know what the order would need to be. And it still doesn't fill in the ones we're taking them from, so that may or may not be. No, I don't know. That's the thing, is I may or may not have to move them. I'll put them back so I don't forget where they were originally. I don't know if I have to move them. It's very possible I don't, and I just need to get 2 more to fill in the gaps. But it's also possible that I need to move them around in a certain order. It's hard to say for sure. Okay. Yeah, it's a little tricky because I'm not sure what exactly they want from me on this level right now. I have very few things in my inventory also. So it's not like I can look. I mean, I could, but there are very few options for something on me that I want to then use to interact with the environment. there may be perspective here that I don't have otherwise that maybe will clue me into something? A lot of peeling wallpaper, of course. Lot. I am not seeing anything that stands out to me. Possibly this one thing here, but I think that's just, yeah, that's just a cushion on that, on the couch. I saw the light here. That's just a cushion, and that's it. So it's nothing, no big thing. Seriously, who kifed the busts? It's weird. Drink the rest of this. Yeah. If you have ideas, since you've not played this, I'm should be spoiler free, right? Risk free of spoilers. Um, so I can't use it up there to unlock, so it's the door's like jammed. Mm-hmm. And I did not, in going back through everything on the upper floor, I did not find a single bust, nor a single place to sleep again, so that at night I can use my axe for choppy. So I wish there was. Oh, there's this kind of duck down, but not really seeing. I forgot. I was thinking. I was like, I wish there was a way to crouch down. I guess there actually is. I forgot about that. There's not a way to run, but you can crouch in this. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know how deep that water's supposed to go. Although you'd think if they're floating, they'd already be floating. Maybe you just couldn't reach them, right? You would think, but maybe they're like maybe there's some kind of a lip underneath, below the floor that you can't see, and they're stuck on the lip. And when you raise the water, they'll get pushed out. Possibly. I'm not gonna say that's super likely, but it could happen. I'm not sure. I know you can't see especially well in this part. It's pretty dark. I doubt this is a thing, but let me see if I can do this. If I grab this, then I bust the handle with it, maybe. Nope, it's not going to even try. Okay, I figured it probably wouldn't work anyway, but you never know. Do I need to be looking at this torn wallpaper, maybe? For something that otherwise I would miss? Hmm. Yeah, there's a locked door there on the left. And then upstairs, there's at least one. I think there is only one, but there is at least one upstairs, which is the closet for the gym. There's the where you have the gym, you have the where you can come out. I'll go this way and show you. I was coming back up here anyway to see if there's something else up here I've missed. So you have over here these like double doors that we opened previously. There's a closet, or not a closet exactly. It kind of is. It's basically where you can turn these valves for changing in flow of steam or something. Um, there's a door here that we cannot open. I have an axe, but the axe is only present at night. Apparently, the axe is only a nighttime tool. You don't cycle through that during the day, ever. I've never, this whole game I've played so far, I've never once seen the axe present in the day. Except before I had it in my equipment, it was present in the day, but it was like locked in a, behind glass, like they do with dangerous stuff firemen do and whatever. So I either was not able to use it because it was behind glass, or I'm only able to use it at night because it's not showing up in my inventory at all, except when I wake up in the middle of the night. And I can only get a nighttime mode if I help all of the little streams here in the whatever. Anyway. So since that door over there is locked, I thought that might be where the missing two busts are. But I cannot seem to go back to sleep here on this level. I can't find anywhere that'll let me go to sleep again. So that becomes a challenge at best, right? See, none of these drawers had any busts or anything in them. Not that I expect them to be there, but they still should be made findable. You would think. Well, assuming that you're going to use them, of course. Like I said, I technically don't know what to do next, so I don't know if we do that. But yeah, so there's that one in the gym. We just were there. I've already shown you coming through here that all these other doors are open. If I go back this way, there's a utility closet, but that has an open door. But again, I did not find any bust of any kind in here. It's all books. Can't go in the sunlight. Well, poopy. Really not sure. They want to. So, the busts in the lobby make me believe that they want to let people I don't know. I was just say maybe get through more easily or something, but I don't know that this is any more difficult than just standard for being able to or not being able to get through fishes and koi ponds. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. No, but I don't know if like that door being locked there is really any more difficult than any of the other doors we've done, right? I don't. Gosh. I really wish there was somewhere else to sleep on one of these levels so we could. Oh, did I see this drawing before? Were they both like that? Yeah, they have to be, right? None of the stuff's been changing except for the letters. The symbols getting replaced with letters once I figure them out. Well, I don't remember. Do I have a journal or something? This is all. That's everything. So no. In other words, I don't. I can use tab to cycle through things. But this is just stuff like Happy Anniversary. It's not going to give me any clues for how to. Boy, I feel like we're so close, but we're so far because I can't figure out what to do for the busts. Like, seriously close, I think, to finishing. But I don't know. What the crapping, dude? Ah. Okay, something stick out to me. Make me feel like I didn't notice something before. So then I notice it now, and then I can continue forward. It seems like whenever I open these two, all I see are like MREs and canned food and dishes. It's pretty much all that's there. I don't see ever anything of bigger size or different from that. Little bit. I don't think it's frustrating. I don't think I'm frustrated, but a little bit confused, I guess would be a bit more accurate word to use, right? Confused what the next step is. There's also. Wait, is there? I don't know if there is that I can access or not. There are those sets of filing cabinets. I swear there's like one of those that I have not yet accessed, right? Maybe not. I thought there was one that I've not yet accessed, but that we couldn't because it doesn't have a label. Like it's just all the labels are empty instead of having some labels and others no. And obviously that's empty. So that one we've already looked at. Oh yeah. This one I think is we didn't know because the bottom three drawers are missing. And I think I'm not positive. Well, I guess it would probably be one of these two or one of these three that are missing from out there. But then you also have this filing cabinet here that doesn't have any drawers in it. So it just all around becomes like I don't understand what's happening. Like where you would assume the other drawers are around somewhere, but we can't seem to find them anywhere. What the? Where'd the drawers go? Yeah, we read about the explosion last time, I'm pretty sure. And these you can't even try to slide, which does strike me as a little bit strange. Just because I would think if you want to get around, you wouldn't just try to keep squeezing or whatever in the one small space that is already there. You'd probably try to make your own space, make it bigger or whatever. But that kind of looks like a face, huh? I don't think it is. But that kind of looks like a face. Because this looks almost like a hat on top. Anyway, so this is me wandering around, not getting anything accomplished. mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Is that even a thing? It doesn't look like you can interact with it though, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know. Ah. I also don't know if you can combine items in your inventory or not. And then if you can, number one, should you at any point? Or number two, should you not? There might not be any point anyway, but yeah, see this, even though it still shows water, I can no longer use this to access water with a bucket because I used it up when I last was there. Swung around that already again. What can you see on the horizon? Why do the white gulls call? I sing beautifully, don't I? I do not. I'm not finding anything. You can some things, but most stuff no. If you can, if you can move something, it'll have the broader circle for your reticle, like the hollow white outline circle, rather than having. So basically, like you showing you can interact, right? So, like for example, if I come over to this page, this you have the small circle and then you have the bigger circle. The bigger circle tells that you can interact with things, and so if you can use the bigger circle or if you can interact with something, you'll see that bigger circle on it, right? But I'm not, other than things I've already previously tried, I'm not seeing anything. This is a, to use a phrase that like a game reviewer might use or something. This is a hauntingly beautiful song. I love that. I love the music in this so much. It's so good. But that doesn't resolve the fact that we see, and I get close enough and now that's blocked off by the shelf. I can't duck under anymore, so I assume I'm not supposed to ever interact with that. I've looked on top of shelves. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go back down, reread the newspaper. It might be something else too. Reread the newspaper. If there's something else, also that, other than the directory of people, and see if there's a clue in there that I'm missing. Maybe tells me something about the busts. Maybe it is just rearranging them in a particular order, since I'm not seeing anything lying about on either level. So the only name in here seems to be Julie Wilkerson. About the, was that sixth line from the bottom? She's the director of housing. And there's technically Dr. Nick under the classified ad. But that's another thing also, is that these busts don't have names on them. So I'm really not sure how I'm supposed to know who this is even. Right? Is there something like the fountain or something that indicates where I might put one of them? I don't think so. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Or let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Throw him in. You know, honestly, I don't know that that's necessarily a bad idea. I really don't know what we're supposed to do with them. But if I come over here, let's see if it'll even let me. Maybe I do. Hey! And that raises the water level. You are smart. Oh, you're so smart. Holy crap. I didn't think about raising the water level using those. Wow. Good job, Fofox. Woo, for the win. Here I was seeing two missing ones, and so it was a false tell, making me think that I was supposed to find two missing busts, but instead I'm supposed to throw them in here, and then I have water high enough that I can use the bucket. You're so smart. I don't know if I need to put those back at some point or not, but now I have water in here. So now, oh, come on. Let's, well, there we go. Now they're blooming. I don't know if I need to grab these back. Doesn't look like I can. Doesn't look like I can, so I don't do anything else with them. Okay, cool. You're smart. Good job. You're very smart. Smarter than I am. Now I'll get my night axe thing. And then I'll go bust open that door. I think. Yeah, you can't go back in the elevator at night. It looks like it's not lit up, so there's no way you're going to be able to climb or anything. What is this? Interesting. Anyway. Okay, so I want to... Oh, do I not bust this door? Oh, maybe I bust this door. There we go. Okay, I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's anything else out here to do with the axe right now. I expected it to just load, but I guess like load back or whatever, but I didn't. Whatever. Oh, that's what. I had to get light from here so I could then bust this open. I see. And now I guess I'll just let this stuff grab me. Let the stuff take me. Maybe. Why is it not switching for me? I don't know. Okay, well, I went in here. Is there something else I'm supposed to do in here while I'm... I don't have the axe anymore. Apparently I busted the axe on that last door. So I don't know what I... Oh, hi. Oh, I was supposed to look at myself in the mirror, apparently. Oh! Wow. Oh. So I got left behind and am super mutated and stuff. Oh, that's messed up. Wow. And I no longer get the axe either. Well, that sucks. Let's see what else. New Times, issue 86. Lawsuit prevailed. Requiring? Didn't I change the Q? No, I don't. I guess I didn't. I was pretty sure. Okay, hang on. Where is... So we changed the one to a P, the additional one. The other one, I guess I got to change back. That's going to be confusing otherwise, trying to have to think of when each time I'm supposed to switch that to a different, like change it to a Q or something. So I think the one I mistakenly did as a P, was it in this first room? Might have been. Let's see. PS T. No. F. Yeah, this one is supposed to be a Q. There we go. Now if we go back, the other stuff makes more sense. So let's return again. We did that last time. We had messed up the letter. Yeah, right? Although we still think that we're, normal, except for that vision in the mirror. But up until then, we, I think, still figured we were normal. Okay, so now read this again. Wait, what? Why? Oh, there we go. I didn't see the reticle. New Times, issue 86. Lawsuit prevailed requiring posting of impacts. Public notices of the negative health impacts that would be caused by failure to escape in an actual evacuation are required, according to the ruling issued today by the Federal Appeals Court for the 12th Circuit. In this case, brought by an environmental organization, the court ruled that federal law does indeed require posting public notice listing the court ruled that federal law does indeed require posting public notice listing the impacts in newspaper publications and inside residential buildings. The negative impacts include coma, sensitivity to sunlight, muscle weakness, memory loss, melting, and bubbling of the skin, and necrosis. What do we have? I don't know about the coma thing. Maybe, somewhat. We have sensitivity to sunlight. You get into the sunlight, we can't go on, right? So sensitivity to sunlight. I don't know about muscle weakness. We do end up using the axe, so I'm not sure about that. Memory loss. We had all these symbols instead of letters. We had to make sense of. We weren't sure. We didn't remember things, right? Don't remember why we're here. Melting and bubbling of the skin we saw in the mirror. Necrosis. So yeah. Okay, and then classified for sale. Silver sports car, 2-seater, very precious and don't want it to sell, but I need the money. I am looking for a roommate, must not get in late, drunk and loud, must put the toilet seat down. Hopefully we can become friends for life. For all inquiries, call George. Aw, he doesn't have a friend. He wants to become friends for life. I'll be your friend, George. Dear Argon, I just wanted to tell you that I will love you all of my life, and I have enjoyed spending these years in the office with you. I'm looking forward to many more years in the office together. Aww. Just full of love and stuff with all the bad news, unfortunately. Yeah, broke that. Okay. Are there any other papers or things to read? Not in there. Or there. So I guess that's... we have sensitivity to sunlight. Can we even go out here during the day? Yeah, no. Okay. I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure. Just in case. No. The answer is no, you cannot. And I don't think there are any more papers to read or anything up here. So, okay, so let's do this again. I guess we're going to go to sleep again. Oh. Yeah, the common fatigue, right, that they were describing. That's part of this whole thing. Can we even leave here? Because it's sensitive to sunlight. Can't move even really much. A little tiny bit, but you really can't. Okay, I don't know what we're doing at this point. But this doesn't let me sleep, right? Yeah, I can't sleep on this. So I'm not sure. Oh, nope, I can go out anyway. I thought it was going to be too bright, but apparently not. Oh, and then there are flowers and trees everywhere. Ah, I feel like this means we're dying. I feel like this means we're finally dying. This is what we see a little bit. We imagine we see before things are pretty much done. Last happy memory. Yep, that's it. How sad. Sad story. Sad ending. And that wasn't even a horror game, and I still get a sad ending. God dang it, piece of crap. Who I don't know who Argon is. I wonder if that was somebody on their team. They also mention Argon in there. That right, that goodbye note near the end. And on that newspaper, that little column on the right, the last one we read before we left. Well, that finishes off Homesick. So, yeah, he's not alone now. That's right. That's right. So, I think the next game we're going to do today, because we're not done with time, right? We still got a little bit of time. I think the next game we're going to do today is probably Azura El Circle. We'll do chapter 3. Because did we finish chapter 2? I don't remember if we finished chapter 2, actually. We used the circle. We've definitely finished chapter 1. Yeah. Yeah, whoever it is not alone anymore. Yeah, he sadly died, but you kind of figured that would be the case at the end anyway. I mean, once we had it revealed that there were all these symptoms and stuff and that he had it, you pretty much knew he was going to die.